Hello everyone, hope you all are doing well, hope you all are safe and at home. So there you go, I have my channel available for you to come here and discuss and take a look at all the good vibes that I have to spread. So thank you very much for your support. This channel goes under the name as Luminous Guide, and you will see the link below for the website, and also all the details that you require will be mentioned. And obviously my name is Sharon. I'm just going to very quickly talk about the coping mechanism during this lockdown period. And before I do that, my sincere apologies that I do not have a great tool at this point in time for access to share all the videos. So I'm just going to do with my smartphone at this point in time, because you know, why just delay when you have great work, great mindset and great content to put out there. And I think your audience has every right to get it timely and be updated about it. So if I keep looking on the left side for a bit, please excuse me, because I've written down some pointers and I would like to talk about it. Okay, so without further ado, let's start. Alright, great. So yes, first of all, this is a very challenging phase, and two major fear that I have noticed and witnessed is one, the fear of getting sick. Huge fear. Okay, what happens is even if we sneeze or it's just a common cold or cough or anything that's going on, there is a fear that have I caught the virus. So that's one big fear. Then the second big fear is the fear of isolation. Obviously we as human beings, we are a social animal, and if not many friends, not many people, we definitely would love to socialize, if not every day, at least once in a week, twice. I don't know, everybody has different socializing patterns. So these two fears have been the biggest. There are challenges as well, like loss of job and financial income challenges. So we will talk about all of that as well, and I'm going to try my best to keep this video short, to the point, and for us to discuss later. Okay, apart from that, let's talk about the side effects. The side effects are insomnia, eating disorder, prolonged work hours at home, so there is stress, fatigue, anxiety, just to name a few. All right, now there are a few pointers that, like I said, I've made it here so that we can just very briefly talk about that, and the tips and the suggestions that I have here, and how it has helped me, and how is it helping me, and how it could possibly help you. So point or tip number one. Okay, tip number one is acceptance. Yes, we need to first of all accept mentally that yes, this is a situation of crisis, challenges, fluctuation in the market, jobs, and this is a situation where we all are affected globally, not just one person, right? So we need to accept it first of all, because this virus does not choose you. Okay, it does not choose you based on your religion, color, nationality, your financial status. It does not choose you like that. Okay, it's a virus, right? So we need to accept that no one is left alone. All we need to do is take precautions, take care of our hygiene, and ensure that we are going as per the rules and laws and regulations of how to maintain distance and all of that, right? So my first tip was, you need to accept that this is happening, this is the reality at the moment. All right, so now here we have tip number two. All right, so the tip number two is, I know we all are glued to TV sets, laptops, computers, our handsets, and obviously we are watching a lot of news these days, something that used to not happen earlier, or rather news used to only happen in the 80s, 70s, and then it's kind of started dissolving and disappearing post the millennium. But now we are watching news, but when we are watching news, we have to be extremely selective about what we watch, okay? And apart from that, please authenticate the news that you watch, okay? Because there are a lot of fake news that's going on. So do not believe everything that you see on social media. It is extremely imperative to watch news, to be updated about what is happening so that you can go about with your life. But everything that you see on social media is not accurate, because I'll give you an example. Sometime back I saw a news where there were thousands of people crowded in one area and they were trying to go somewhere, okay? And then I was like, what is happening? Why are they crowded here? However, later on to realize this was the news, even much earlier, and it's been posted back. So it goes down, it comes up. All right. So please do not get addicted to fake news, because there is already a lot of fear that is going on around. There's already a lot of anxiety. So don't add, in that anxiety. So authenticate your news. Keep it to a limit where you are updated about what is happening. All right. Now, tip number 3. Okay. Now, the good thing is that finally we can make use of social media, okay, not abuse social media. This is a great time to actually make the right use of social media. I remember as kids we didn't even have mobile phones, in my time, but when the whole boom happened about internet and everything, so a lot of people have made use of social media, but a lot have kept it limited only to selfies and fake news and all that bullshit, okay? This is a good time to make use of social media. That doesn't mean you just keep binge watching, okay? Use the social media to develop your skills, to do something that will enhance your ability to do better for yourself tomorrow. All right. And another thing is, stay connected to your friends and family through social media. I mean, I think nowadays everybody has a smartphone. You can just video call or Skype call or however you use, maintain that connection. So I'm not saying that leave all your work aside, because I know a lot of people are working from home. Leave aside all your work and just keep chatting. No, that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to say is that for a lot of us who've been traveling on a daily basis to go to work, in a normal situation maybe it takes an hour or two, that time allotted to your friends and family, have like a virtual party, a virtual get together. Speak to your loved ones, feel the connection, feel close and feel happy, because use the social media to enhance your abilities, to stay connected and to do something good for yourself. So this is what I'm trying to say, where you can actually make use of social media and not abuse social media. Then tip number 4. Okay, so let's go to tip number 4, my favorite number and my lucky number. Okay, structure your day. This is absolutely important, especially for the people who are working from home as well. Okay. Now in India, we do not have the remote working mode culture vis-a-vis internationally, so it is difficult. However, if you just take a look at the freelancers who work from home, I'm sure they also structure their day, because it is not an easy job just to sit and be logged in front of your laptop or your PC and keep continuously working. No. So please structure your day accordingly and make the best use. The whole thing is make the best use, be productive. Now, a lot of people also do not have job at this point in time and do not have a stable income. What can you do? If you don't have laptops, you don't have computers at home, you have a smartphone. This is a good time to build your resume. to actually sit back and think what are you good at, and how, when the lockdown is over, when things are trying to get back to normal, how you can put yourself out there in the market and sell yourself. How can you be productive at this point? So please do not be stressed about this, because there are a lot of people who have lost their job and are facing financial difficulties. However, don't take that as something that can pull you down, okay? Take that as an opportunity to push yourself up, is what I'm trying to say. All right, now let's go to tip number 5. All right, so I totally understand that isolation is bad. It is difficult to be stuck in 4 walls, and everybody does not have a huge house to gallivant and roam around in the house, or to have a feel-good factor. But you have to understand that you need some time out for yourself as well, okay? Time out in nature. So if you have access to terrace or a yard or a balcony, or even just outside your door where you can just breathe in fresh air. So I'm not talking about go where everything is crowded, okay? Just take 5 to 10 minutes out from your day-to-day activity, and if possible, please try to be with nature for a little while. Just look outside your window, stand there, look at the birds, look at the trees. Please just be with nature for about 5 to 10 minutes. This is extremely therapeutic. It helps. Even the chirping of the birds helps. Even watching the cloud goes helps. You just feel so calm, and I feel calm, and I feel so close to nature and divinity, and nature is extremely therapeutic. So if you get 5 to 10 minutes, please spend some time in nature. See, there's no nuclear blast that has happened. It's a pandemic, okay, and I understand the seriousness is there, but there is no nuclear blast that you have to lock yourself. All right, you're not in a jail, you're not in a prison, you're in the comfort of your own house. That is, if you think your house is comfortable enough for you to live in it, okay? That's the house that you've paid EMIs for, you've loaned, and you're paying rent. If you're living on rent, you have struggled to live under that roof. So appreciate that roof, appreciate the roof that the nature is providing us, which is the sky, and enjoy that process. Not being fake about it, but actually thinking about it, that okay, this is my house, I'm blessed to have this house, and I'm blessed to look outside the window, and I feel good about it, because there are so many who live on streets, they do not have a house, okay? So please, you can only play a major role in your health and wellness, and nobody else can. My sincere request is, please try to spend some time out in nature. All right, and also tip number, I forgot the number, okay? So the next tip, and obviously I think it's tip number 5 or tip number 6. Is it tip number 6? Okay, you guys remind me later or comment down there, because when I go on talking, it's a lot of matter that I have to produce out there to you. All right, great. So this is the last tip that I'm going to give you, is practicing mindfulness. Now there are various ways of practicing mindfulness, and one of which is obviously meditation. However, we can talk about guided meditation, and talk about that in length a little later. You can comment on if you want me to make a video about it, and I will definitely do that. But mindfulness also means being aware, simply being aware of what you feel right now without being judgmental, okay? So if you are going through a lot of emotions, a lot of mixed emotions, it's okay. It's okay. It is not easy, all right? So it is okay if you feel, do not judge yourself, okay? Hey, if you feel that you're going through anxiety, it's okay, because there are people who are going through anxiety. Even if there's no lockdown, people go through anxiety. It's okay to feel that way. So please be aware of that. Do not judge yourself. Do not judge somebody else, okay? Just because somebody belongs to this particular community, that's why there is the spread of this pandemic, or because people are so illiterate or uneducated they are doing this. No, stop judging people. Stop throwing out the negative vibrations just to return get that negativity back. No, don't do that. Okay, I'm not saying be fake, I'm just saying be true to yourself. All right. Also be mindful of what you put in your mouth, like what you're eating. We are continuously binge watching, right? And the reason I say we is because all of us are in this together, right? This is the pandemic, it's affecting all of us, so we all are in this together. Stop binge watching. Okay, stop. Limit your screen time. All right, eat healthy, meditate, exercise, smile, love yourself. Take this time out to heal yourself, and do not forget to keep watching my videos. All right, so I hope these tips and tips have helped you, and I hope it will continuously help you. If there is a discussion, if you wish to talk about it a little more in detail, please feel free to reach out to me. You will also see my website details. I also do personal coaching and healing as well. So I again pray and I pass on all my good energy to all of you, and I hope you all are safe. I hope you all are at home, and I hope you all are brave and smiling always. Thank you. Bye. See ya.